In the heart of the Civic Center of Guatemala City this past Tuesday, March 15th, the inaugural act for the 38th edition of the Economic Financial Education Festival by the Banco de Guatemala took place. The Carlos Mérida Plaza of the Central Bank building served as the backdrop for the act where the inauguration of the Global Money Week also took place simultaneously in more than 100 countries around the world. Organized by Child and Youth Finance International. The moving ceremony was presided by the acting president of the Monetary Board and of the Banco de Guatemala, Mr. Sergio Recinos, and the general manager of the institution, Ms. Antonieta Gutierrez, whom were accompanied by the bank supervisor, Mr. José Alejandro Arevalo, Vice Minister of Culture, Mr. Max Araujo, Vice Minister of Education, Mr. Alejandro Canto, and representatives of the participating institutions. There were a large number of students who attended from various educational establishments. There was a special participation from outstanding students from the Academic Excellence Program that is held every year by the Banco de Guatemala.
¿Cómo te puede un banco ayudar a manejar tus recursos? Ampliando, mejorando.
After having visited the Financial Education Fair in the Mérida Plaza, where all learned about the main functions of the participating entities through educational activities, the large group of students moved to the Miguel Ángel Asturias Cultural Center using the overpass of the Civic Center in order to appreciate the architecture of the buildings that were recently declared cultural heritage of the country. In the gardens of the Cultural Center, they were able to appraise the commemorative exposition of the 90 years of monetary reform and the institutionalization of the quetzal as the national currency, occasion that was commemorated with dramatizations presented by the National Dramatic Arts School. The day ended in the Efraín Recinos Grand Hall, where The Legend of the Money Tree was presented, a funny musical comedy written for children that teaches them about saving. "17 mini-festivals took place simultaneously in the rural area of the country, with activities similar to those held in the city, in several libraries that the central bank has distributed around the country.
El valor que incentivaron fue el valor del ahorro.
Quiero felicitar a todas las partes organizadoras de este evento. Además aprendí que en el banco es donde tenemos que ahorrar más cosas porque es el lugar más seguro donde podemos confiar.
No hay que dejar el dinero en cualquier lado de nuestra casa, ¿verdad? Sino que guardarlo en un banco.
El banco es el lugar más seguro para tener tus ahorros y tu dinero.
Realmente, miren, se han llevado si lo tenemos que cuantificar, un 100 por la actividad, porque la actividad que hace que el niño participe y que estén contestando preguntas que a la larga ellos jamás en este momento, si no fuera por ustedes, nunca lo hubieran aprendido.
The acting president, during his inaugural speech, stated, "We are sure that this activity will contribute to developing the necessary skills in our students, to make them more aware of the risks and opportunities at the time they make economic financial decisions to improve their well-being. That is why we will continue working on these initiatives to develop skills and strengths that help generate sustainable economic development."
Banco de Guatemala,
the Bank of Culture.